All right, man.
Right.
Good, man.
How's everybody doing?
Another day in the beautiful Token Lounge here.
Yeah, the
Here
Token
in the
Talk Live
trenches.
is on the air.
Yeah. We got Dave Colt, and I'm Martin Juilliard, and we got
My brother Kevin Colt.
there we go,
Sir.
Kevin Colt.
Kev's our guest today because
KC, is that what they called you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he goes in the Sunshine
They call
Band.
me scrap iron, really.
Okay. All right. Uh-oh.
No, we got lots to talk about because he's obviously played the Detroit scene for many years, longer than I have and longer than you. So, there's
That means he's old, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what
Well,
I'm
he ain't much younger than the rest of the guys we had on this show. Kevin
Well,
Evans
I'm
is
glad
the,
you're here, Kev. You know,
Kevin Evans was the youngest, but he looks
Glad
the
to
oldest.
be here.
I'm not going to say anything of what happened the last time we were here together, but it's all right.
That was the Wishbone Ash deal.
No, yeah, no, it wasn't. Oh, maybe, I don't know. But that was the night that me and you started calling everybody from the hospital.
Oh, that was with when
Pete's band?
Yeah.
Oh, Fire Lake.
Never had that happen
No.
before.
Low sugar, brother.
That's
Low
what
sugar.
they say.
It's fucked.
De La Rosa, it happened to De La Rosa. I remember that.
It's happened to good people, you know.
Yeah, it was just embarrassing as hell.
I'll tell you what,
I don't think anybody even noticed it, really.
I got
Some
some.
dude's all passed out out
Well,
there.
you know what burned him up and me up was we kept getting bills from the fire department. I thought, whatever happened to the day when you got hauled out of here by an ambulance? And that was their job. They get paid by
Yeah, they
the,
get
but they
paid
get
to
paid
do
by the
that.
taxpayers.
And how, yeah, and that's the problem. In many cities, that's the problem. When they shouldn't be charging, you know? And this is their way of making money now.
Yeah, it's like
more money.
it's like if a cop pulls you over and confiscates that 12 pack you just bought because you popped one, he gets a free 11 pack.
Yeah.
You know, these days that's $16.
Yeah, easy.
I don't even believe they make 12 packs anymore.
Yeah, no shit.
It's
It probably is
15 or
18 or
case.
20 or 30s.
Or some double deuces. Or,
Right? Yeah, next thing you'll have a 30 pack of.
I don't even drink, and I know what they
And they'll have a 30 pack of 40 ounces.
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
I wouldn't doubt
They'll
it.
It takes
they'll
two
put
boys,
it-
two boys and a man to carry it out of the car.
You know, they'll put it in a thing for your backpack so you can.
Yeah,
You
no, they'll
know,
just make a keg that straps on your shoulder. And you, just,
Yeah.
you bring a hose around your mouth.
5-gallon backpack.
Self-chilled backpack. You know?
Well, let's
Kev,
see.
Kev, tell us a couple bands you were on.
Oh, I played with the Amboy Dukes for
There
a
you
few
go.
years, with the Blues Airmen, with a band called Condor, with
Yeah.
Cobalt Blues, and
Bunch of stuff down south in Florida. I know.
yeah.
That. Yeah.
I've been in a lot of bands.
Right on.
Kev's a bass player. Taught me how to play bass. In fact, he bought me my first guitar. I remember it was some Italian brand. That was cool. That was a nice guitar.
Well, Italian
That-
brand.
yeah.
Really?
It was. It had four
Wow.
It
pickups.
wasn't
on it.
an Echo, was it?
I don't know. You got it at, I think you got it at Westland Music or something back in the old days. And you gave it to me, and I was like on cloud nine. And, of course, that started the whole thing. And next thing you know, I'm buying guitars and now trying to get rid of them all.
Yeah, same here.
So
I'm
this
gonna pare
is
it down to just
this
a
is
few.
the first day that you and I are using no headphones.
Yeah, I kind of like this
I
setup
like
here.
this because
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable. You know, I don't like seeing the stuff in my ears and stuff.
I can hear everything.
Yeah, he's all happy over there.
I kind of like that. I like having the headset on.
Reminds
here.
me of being in the
What we
studio.
can do,
We'll set up a monitor.
the monitor. That's
Right.
all we got to do. Ain't
Right on.
nothing to that. You know, I even
Yeah.
think we can do a Bluetooth one with this. I'm not absolutely positive, but I think so. And,
Yep.
And then we should be okay.
I hope everybody's doing well out there.
Well, I'll tell you.
Cold.
Yeah,
I
it's
got up this
cold here.
morning, and it was the strangest thing because I took a picture. I've never seen anything like it. I let the cat out, and these snowflakes were falling from underneath my approach to the door.
Right.
And I'm like, what is going on with these snowflakes? You know, and I'm going, it's sunshine. There's not a cloud in the sky, but the snow's coming through. And so I stepped out and I looked, and what it was the moisture from my furnace out for the gas burn
The
section.
exhaust, yeah.
Exhaust was coming out, and the moisture from that exhaust was gathering on spider webs. And when it got it iced up immediately, when it got iced up, they turned all white, and they would fall to the ground and go poof And I'm going, wow, is that
That's
strange?
pretty cool. Man. I would have took video on that one.
I did. I did. It was cool. It was kind of spooky looking. I never seen anything like it. Well, you don't even notice how all them spider webs until they get iced up.
All right, right. So you know, we were at the we've been here the talking for an hour or something, hanging out and checking all the pictures out and everything, and some pretty cool people that have performed here. That's for sure. And I think tonight, let's see, I have to give them a shout out.
Oh yeah,
Who's here tonight? It's the band that's doing a CCR tribute.
yeah, they're good. We saw them. Kevin and I saw them at
Yeah, a
the
couple of
Shields.
weeks ago.
Yeah, at the Shield, Souls of the Shields.
Yeah.
Or,
They're called, let's see, Credence.
that's an old friend of mine that plays drums. I've known him for several years. So does Pete Falk. No,
Right, right.
Um,
And then the other band that's opening up for him is called Dire Days. I can only think
the Dire Straits.
it's a Dire Straits tribute band.
Which, if
I
somebody
think
can play that guitar
maybe.
like Mark Knopfler, that's
Oh, yeah.
a player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
yeah.
And then next week, we got Shattered. Gotta be a Stones tribute,
Yeah.
you know, and the Tall Cool one, that's gotta be Zeppelin tribute. That's
Yeah, Robert Plant,
on
sure.
December the 6th. December the 6th, yep. And then, December the 6th, we got a Rolling Stones tribute and a Led Zeppelin tribute. That's cool.
That's the one. Yeah.
That's
okay.
pretty cool. So then we got to look into, you know, a few weeks down the road here, what else is going to be, what other shows are coming on. Let's see, we have on, what date is this? December the 11th, Sleepwater Band. I don't think I've ever heard of those guys yet. Sleepwater Band and Jennifer Westwood and the Handsome Devils.
Huh.
Oh,
The Handsome Devils. How
Gotta
about
li-
that?
gotta like that. And then the big one, I think, the following day, December 13th, you got the Completely Unchained. Now, I've seen these guys.
Oh, this is a Van Halen.
Yeah, yeah.
I might have to pop up and see those guys.
They got them guys with the AC/DC tribute, Power Ridge, and Scorpions tribute, The Zoo.
The Zoo, eh?
Yeah.
It sounds like something right up Jeff Fry's alley.
it's a zoo.
And then on the 19th of December, we have the Magic Bus.
That's got to be a Who.
Pretty cool.
Everybody's
Yeah,
jumping
have
on
it.
the bandwagon. I mean, it's kind of cool because, you know, okay, you can go to the club now and you can watch a guys perform one particular band instead of watching them do three groups good and then two groups horribly. And,
Right, right.
you know, you see some guy that sings a Van Halen thing come in there and try to pull off a Journey. No. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna-
the one that they have here is really
Oh,
good.
I'm
Really,
sure.
really good.
I'm sure they are. You
Yeah,
can find them.
They're from I think Ohio or
Okay,
somewhere else.
our neighbors
We
to the
got
south.
on the December the 21st at 8 p.m. we have Laith Al Sadi. I hear he's a really good guitar player from Ann Arbor, I believe. You know, he's a blues guy. He's got to be, you know. And the following week after that, which would be December the 26th at 8 p.m. at the beautiful, wonderful Token Lounge, Urgent.
Urge's got to be a foreigner.
A foreigner,
I've seen
yeah.
him. I've seen him.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, yeah.
So they are a foreigner?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And
They got a
that's-
sax player too?
Oh yeah,
Nice.
and that's with Detroit Speedwagon, which I guess it's an
REO
Speedwagon.
And I worked with Gary Richrath here in the Token Lounge.
Yeah.
Many years ago,
Nice.
30 odd years ago or something. And then we had the
Time flies.
yeah, I mean that's a guitar player right there. Speedwagon tribute, yep. And then 10 years gone.
Alvin Lee.
Would that be Alvin Lee?
No, it'd be 10 years after. Yeah.
Or 10 years later.
You know, I saw Elvin Lee open up for BTO at Cobo Hall.
Oh yeah.
And I only went to see Elvin Lee
Right.
because I'd never seen him before. I'd seen BTO, but not Elvin Lee. And I got turned on to Elvin Lee. Man, I said, I got to see this guy. But it's funny because Kev opened for BTO out at Nude Stock.
At Nude Stock, yeah.
Yeah, that was a super interesting. That was the second Nude Stock.
Yeah.
Oh,
I worked
bless
with
you.
them at. Thank you.
Yeah.
I worked with them at Hart Plaza.
Oh, BTO
Yeah.
guys.
The drummer and the guitar player were brothers, and they asked me to take some photos.
Uh-huh.
While they were playing. I was a monitor engineer at the time, so I could get a walk around a little bit, and I took some real cool photos right behind the drummer,
We were
looking out at the crowd. It was huge.
we were at the side of the stage, and I think it was their encore too. And Kev says to me, "What are they going to do for their encore?" And we
I
were both
figured.
thinking about what they're going to do.
Blue collar.
I
and he
said, yeah. I
taking
said
care
blue
of-
collar.
I said blue collar.
Oh,
He said taking care of business. One of their stage manager turned around and, wait a minute, these guys know their song.
Blue collar. It's like that's one of my favorite tunes by BTO.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome. And then here you got because the more popular was taking care of business. It's going to be the song.
Well, they were real popular when it was the guesser
Oh yeah, with Burton Cummings.
with Burton Cummings. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
What a voice that guy had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These eyes, man. The song, the
Oh,
list,
geez.
the list is unreal.
Laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of how many different songs they had.
Oh, and the work by Randy Bachman, man.
Unbelievable.
He was a jazz guitar player that crossed over into the rock side, but still applied a lot of the jazz to it. And he just does such a phenomenal job on the guitar.
right.
Woo.
So, Kevin.
Yes.
What was your most enjoyable band you ever worked with?
Hmm.
Who did you have the most fun with? I could tell.
I'd say the Dukes, man.
Yeah, right.
We were doing a bunch of gigs, big gigs.
Right,
Magic
right.
Bag, the Toledo Speedway Jam.
Oh yeah.
Of course, the second annual Nude Stock.
Wait,
Right.
the Toledo Speedway, that was you, me, and Jeff, the guitar player. God rest his soul. He's a great guy. I remember that because don't we have the soundboard from that show?
Yeah, I
When
believe
the
so.
lightning hit the pole or something, and you watched it.
Yeah, it went right down to, it hit the transformer and danced right down the wire
I've seen it.
into
I've seen
that
it.
board.
Yeah, we got that board in
Oh,
the garage.
that guy was boo-hooing, man. He just bought the board the day before, $56,000. He didn't even have time to get it insured. And it was a total
That's when
loss.
I had
Went
to
out of
drive.
business after that.
No, I think he had his old backup board, but he was shedding tears.
Oh, well, it was raining bad. They canceled the show. I remember I
Was
had
that
to
a
drive.
Midas console?
Yeah.
Was it a Midas?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
48
Midas.
channel Midas.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember I
We
was
got it
supposed
in the
to.
garage.
Yeah, I was supposed to drive Robin Trower to the stage
Yeah.
from over at the office. That was his dressing room so I had that big ass Cadillac going around Toledo Speedway in the bank corner doing about 90.
The limo?
Yeah, and it was bottoming out, man. All that gravity pushing 5,000 pounds of sheer American metal around the corner, and boom, it was
Oh, it's a
scraping the
good-looking
fenders.
car, though, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
we had a
fun with that one.
well, we took it. It's funny because after we left, he and I and Jeff went and we got some White Castles in that limousine.
And then-
I looked down and I forgot to put gas in that car, and we were half tanked. And next thing you know, it ran out of gas right there at the
At
White
the
Castle.
window. And we ended
the
up
window.
pushing it
1 mile
one
down
mile
to the
to
Gulf
Beach
Station at Beach
Daily
Daily. Yeah.
on the Schoolcraft.
That's just some silly
Oh.
shit we did when we were in,
Then we went out to Howell.
out to Ma's house, told a bunch of jokes at a party.
Thought one guy there, I thought he was going to have a heart attack. We had him laughing so hard.
Oh, it was one joke after another, man. It was awesome.
So, have you played here, Kev?
Oh yeah, with the
Oh,
Keeper
all right.
Band
Yeah.
many times actually.
Yeah. This is the place in Detroit. If you're in a band, you have had to play here.
Well, even the guy, here's an interesting story. The guy that brought the new sign and replaced the sign outside with a hole in it, I noticed that's out here. He's played here. He was,
Yeah. I mean, everybody. If it's like everybody that says they were at that First Kiss concert. Everybody was at that First Kiss concert.
I never went and seen him. It took me years to go see
Just
him.
I'm just saying, most of the people weren't there, but they say they were.
Oh, right.
So there's a whole lot of people that say they played here, But they really did.
That is the same thing as the Silver Bullet Band when they recorded
Yeah.
Live Bullet.
Yeah.
That was recorded
Same thing.
over 5 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Or Jay
and then-
Giles at the East Town.
Yep, yep. What was that? That was what was that live? That live album was
Full House.
Full House. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
That's
if
a
you-
great
it-
album.
look,
Oh, I
if you
used to
were
go to
from-
those.
If you were from
With the
the
Ziegler
Detroit
sisters.
area, you knew what where the Token Lounge was,
You know,
or the studio.
or the studio.
Yeah.
Or-
but the
or
Token,
Harpo's.
The Tokens lasted. The Token's been through.
well, it's
it all.
outlasted all of them.
Yeah.
Silverbird outlasted the
Harpo's is gone.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Blondies.
you-
It outlasted
Palladium?
Blondies.
Yeah, you have a this is
Sully's
like a-
is still there, isn't it?
Johnny's got no. Sully's was tore down many years ago.
How about the Soup Kitchen?
What's his name died? Jimmy just passed away from Sully's.
No.
Just about.
I met
this
Leon
past
Russell
summer.
there.
Yeah, me too. I worked with him there. I mixed him there.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I mean, and that's where I got schooled with the blues. But this is the rock and roll capital place in the city.
Oh, all
here.
the heavy metal guys and
Yeah.
stuff and come in here.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
This is a
Grim
place.
Reaper. You know, that's a
we
big
got-
name in music.
We got the blues guys
Yeah.
coming in here. We got the heavier guys coming in. I just watched a show. Man, I can't think of the name of that band, but they were all 5 girls from like Brazil,
Oh.
and they were dressed up with sister nun outfits. And I was like, no.
That's when I said that was like last week. I think you mentioned that because
Yeah,
I
it was
said
like
that's
2
when
weeks ago,
we
yeah.
couldn't think of their name. I said, was
Yeah.
it Brazilian Wax?
Yeah. And I gave John the idea to get them because I seen them on something on internet or whatever, and I was like, wow, that's pretty wild, you know. And then they played with another band here that came up with a tour bus that said, "Save a child, kill a pedophile."
Oh yeah,
Hey.
yeah.
That was on the back of their trailer. And it was weird because I dropped my son off over here in Plymouth, and I see this trailer coming down the street, and I'm going, what is that? You know, I took pictures of it. I got pictures of it on my phone. And then they pulled in here, and I was like, oh, yeah, okay.
You know, what was it? The other one that was similar to that was, oh, no, not similar to that. I just heard this on the news the other day that they're trying to pass a law to where if you are a rapist or a child molester, you're castrated.
Well, that's a little crazy there.
It doesn't sound bad to me. If you're a third-time offender, cut them off.
Well, I think that would just, I would think that would just make them hurt people more or something.
Well, I don't know. It's just,
I
don't
like
know
the
if-
idea of just putting them in a
if you-
chair and pushing a button.
Oh, well, yeah.
See you
that-
later.
well, you're in a chair and there's lots of buttons here.
Yeah, take them apart and
electrified.
donate their organs to people on the list.
That is a great idea.
you
You know, Kev always said that rather than waste the human, just putting them to death, you actually you put them to sleep and take their vital organs and don't give them to the people that are on the donor list, except for their brain.
Yeah, can't use the brain.
I don't think you can do.
No brain,
brain transplant?
Nope, no such thing.
That would scare
But
me.
You might get
Everything else
Dame
is
damage,
useful.
you know.
I'd wake
bone
up the next day and
marrow,
I'd be the other day.
Skin.
Well, that was like that movie Face Off. I remember that
Oh,
movie.
yeah, with John Travolta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaky. They took his face and put it on the
So
other guy.
Dave's played here many times too.
Oh yeah, yeah,
You
sure.
guys ever played the band together?
You know what? We played together in a couple things. That thing up north we did at Della Rosa's place.
Oh.
That was kind of fun. With that girl, she was a good singer.
Oh,
that was
yeah,
just
she had a
one-off
great
thing.
voice.
I'm talking
Well,
about
no, but we're kicking around putting together an Allman Brothers thing because of all this stuff.
I would.
How
I
about a
would come see
tubes?
that.
The tubes.
Well, we were
Talk
kicking
to you
around.
later.
Kevin's old
What do you
drummer
want
and the
from
blues
life?
airman.
Did they do White Punks on Dope too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin's old drummer Dan Cannon in the Blues Airmen. He said he'd be on board, and we were looking to get another drummer that could work together. I was going to
Maybe,
ask Rick Warner if he'd be interested. I know he's got a lot going on. By the way, we still got to get a hold of him and apologize to you,
Yeah.
Rick, because of the fact that
It
we had a
didn't
technical
record,
issue.
Yep, yeah, it didn't record that day.
Right, so we need to
And,
get you back up here, buddy, and
We
take a look at
definitely
it.
want to hear your story again. Matter of fact, I'd really like to take a good hour out of your brain on here or whatever. But again, we apologize for it.
We're also going to
what
get
took place.
we're looking into getting. We talked to Steve King last week, and he's
Yeah.
going to come in and do a thing.
And,
From the
you know,
Deadlies.
Dean
Yeah, Steve
Boucher,
King and the Diddleys.
And I talked to Joey Farner, these DC Drive guys, and I talked to
No, the Joey.
Mark Aloya today and Joe
Is-
Garza today.
Is the Farner guy Mark Farner's son?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And who else? I called Mo and Arlen. Haven't heard back from them yet, but I've been busy all day.
Yeah, there was so many good bands.
Oh, so many.
Come
Oh,
out
you
here.
remember Salem and all them
Oh
guys?
yeah, the Sunday Funny, Salem Witchcraft,
Mariah.
Savage Grace,
Salem is sort of like
Catfish
the
High,
Token Lounge.
Yeah, they've been around and they're still
they've been
around
forever,
and
and
yeah.
they'll continue.
Stonebridge.
They do any type of benefit that you can get them into. They'll do. Just great guys, you know.
Isn't that with Charlie too? Charlie Block and
Yeah, I don't know if he's in the band. Is he, Charlie?
well,
Mariner?
was it? I thought
He was
I didn't
in
know if he
the
was
fourth chapter, and then they became
he did
Mariner, and then
yeah.
they went to
Yeah.
Japan for a long time.
Because they had Pat playing bass, I think, at that time, and Pat was a good bass player. Did really good Led Zeppelin stuff.
Yeah, but we were talking about doing a 50th anniversary here.
Yeah.
You know, and putting together, see what we can pull up, you know.
Well, when would
Jeez.
that be? What 26?
Well, you figure
Next year?
this opened up what in '72 maybe?
I think it was 71.
Was it? Okay, in 71, 81, 91, 2001. Well, I mean, it wouldn't be an
It'd
exact.
have to be over 50 years.
Yeah, it is over 50.
So we just
Yeah.
have to put a golden anniversary thing
Yeah.
together.
It's,
Just
you
call
know,
it that, and
yep.
then, but because like you said, you couldn't do it in.
You know, because we're losing a lot of people here. you
I know.
So it'd be best, to get out here and get it happening. You know, we probably missed a few people who passed away on us and everything.
Right.
But, I think that
Ain't nobody getting out of this alive.
anniversary party would be really, really cool. And,
I think it'd be cool. Then that would
Yeah.
give him and I a good chance to put
Yeah.
something together. Just
Yeah.
to knock out a 40-minute set or so,
yeah.
and
I don't know about 40 minutes. I'd give you guys like 15 minutes or something.
I'd give.
think
I
15
knew
minutes.
4
Yeah,
songs.
but I'd give you
Just
about one.
enough of you.
I'd give you about 1 minute. Anyhow, I would probably call on Dave Goldsworthy to see if he'd be up and willing to play guitar. I talked to him just the other day. He said his hand was getting a little bit better. He was having issues with his hand from that surgery from his shoulder that he busted it up pretty bad.
Well, arthritis is working its way into mine.
I know Arthur. He's all right, but Hank Aaron's better.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, a anniversary party would be great here. Geez, I could name 50 bands
Jeez.
probably that we could. It wouldn't be one day.
The
No,
almighty
that's- that-
strut.
It'd have to be a whole weekend.
Right, that's what I said.
It'd have to be a whole weekend.
Right, because there's a lot of groups that played here that I don't know of because I was out of town, out in California for 3 years or so, that are probably well liked in this club.
Right.
So, I mean, that's a void in my life that I miss, and I wouldn't mind seeing some of those bands.
Yeah, and we would have to make it a sort of a special event that way that we could, let everybody get their 30 minutes in or what have you.
Yeah.
Just to,
Heck, I'd be happy just playing 3 songs.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
the-
Something quick. That way, everybody could, more and more people could get on.
What we'd have to do is probably have just like we did for the other benefits where you have one drum kit and there's no change.
Oh,
in
no,
them.
yeah,
Yeah,
that-
have a back line already here or there's either a Marshall stack and a Fender stack and a couple different bass amps so that anybody can make their choice. But because that's where the time killer is,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's-
Moving equipment.
Yep.
I won't do a benefit unless there's just one drum set.
Now,
Yeah.
on the small
It's just not
stage at
worth
the
it.
Ozfest, they had everything was on
Reels, yeah.
Oh,
reels,
Rolled in,
and it
rolled
took
in,
them
out,
5
rolled out.
minutes to empty the stage. And
Yep,
put
no,
the next
that's a
one on.
great idea.
That's always been done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
And I mean the snake is just you just unhook it, and bam, you're in and out. It's simple.
Oh, so you already have the next kit pre-mic'd.
Yeah, it was already nailed
and then you just
down.
plugged it. Okay, you make the
Bing,
connection.
bang, boom, you were out of the
Because
room.
The new consoles can hold like 100 Axe or something.
No kidding.
Yeah, I think it goes that far.
Axe?
The whole
The act itself, so it's different
the
individual
whole
bands?
band. Yeah, the whole band.
Unbelievable. I'm so out of it
Yeah,
these
yeah.
days. I'm so
The Midas-
analog.
The Midas here is a great one. We get Johnny out here. He'll explain to us about that.
Well, I've talked to the guys from the Detroit Breakdown. Kevin, he was saying that they use that little tab to do all the sound check. They're on stage and go, how's that sound to you?
That big old 48 channel Midas is
Yeah,
just
It's-
a wall
it's-
hanger.
it's- Yeah, that's it.
If you
It
can
ain't
pick
worth
it up and
nothing.
hang it on the wall, you and I tipped
That
it
thing
over. It
weighs
was like,
500
damn.
pounds.
Well, all you'll get is the metal.
All I know is we flipped that thing on its side, and both of us were holding our nuts for a week.
I
Yeah.
want to tell you, man, those boards back in the day were no joke. If it was a high-low that
Yeah.
would lift it up and put it on.
I
the
would
top.
have
we
to
had to
say,
use
you know?
his backhoe to.
Well,
to
you
flip
worked
it
on
up.
those boards with Tony,
No
didn't you?
joke, man. So the Soundcraft, Europa, and all those boards, it would take at least 4 of us
To get that thing up and put it onto the
if
stands.
we could.
Yeah.
If we could.
How did you guys run the snake now? Through the audience or up and over?
Well, it was always through the audience. They have a thing. It's,
Oh, that rubber thing that goes over top of the cable, so that because
so
I was
nobody runs over it and cuts it or anything
Right.
like that.
I built a 24 channel snake once, and it had Amphenol ring
Oh, yeah.
connectors.
Yeah, yeah.
You could pull the Medusa off one side and the box off the
Yeah,
other, and then
yeah.
just coil it up like a regular cord.
And if
It
you
was
look
nice.
at John's board here now, all it is a not Ethernet. What's the glass
Wi-Fi?
No. It's just a cord, not even as big as that mic cord. Is the whole snake?
Are you kidding me?
Oh, not kidding me, bro.
I'm dead. Man,
It's,
we were
what
laughing.
is that called? That
Bluetooth?
no, what are that they use with telephones and
Fiber,
everything now?
optic
Oh,
fiber.
fiber optics.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I know that Tony at Thunder, the first time I ever seen it was some stuff that he had purchased, many years ago. But now it's.
Well, I did happen to notice. I was looking on Facebook the other day, and I just scroll through and look at anything. And the guy was selling a light show, and it was all LED, similar to these ones that you
Right.
got here,
Yeah.
which is amazing because remember you were telling the story about Pillsbury burning a hole in your Tolex.
He burnt it.
Or humping all them doggone Procos and Voice of the Theaters.
Well, these ones aren't much lighter. Marty and I moved one over
Well,
the other
they
day.
come with a set of wheels, so they're broken down and they set on a tray. And it's got a thing squared cut, so it sets in the bottom just perfectly.
Wow.
And then it's got a little thing that tightens it in. And holds it in.
Kev's got I don't know how many
It's not
amps.
too bad.
I don't know how many amps he's got at home, but they're all old school amps. And same with mine, except for the little Fender 500 that I just picked up that weighs only 36 pounds with a 15-inch speaker. That sounds fantastic, but all the rest of that stuff I got is just old, heavy, and then those V4s and those V2 Ampegs you got and stuff. Those things just weigh a ton.
Oh, yeah.
And can you imagine we used to lift them things up like nothing? And
Well, what about the old Thunder boxes, bro? We don't talk about a full range cabinet, horn loaded, 15s in it. The thing was taller than me, and which is not taking much, it was like a bear fighting a bear to move it.
What about-
And all those years, we never had the thing where the truck just pulled into
yeah.
your
bay and
warehouse,
and then,
you had a bay and you could just roll it stuff straight in. Everything was up a ramp,
Yeah.
always up
Oh,
a ramp.
yeah. Pain.
Oh, we had to
And,
haul that 42 Hammond BV
Oh yeah.
up and down the stairs every time we had to go out and play.
We used to love it when
Oh,
we go
that
to
was
a
a
venue.
pain.
Can you imagine that? I
had a
mean,
bay.
like, didn't you? Wasn't there? Was it the Vietnam club down on Cass where you guys had to carry them
The
up
old
the stairs?
Miami.
Oh, the old Miami.
Yeah.
No, that was at Chapter 9. We had to carry him upstairs.
Carry them up the stairs, right? And you had borrowed my. I think you borrowed my Ampeg or something.
Yeah, you had a SVT2 or something.
Yeah, there was 2 of them in a rack or something.
Yeah, with a couple of Procos.
Well, we were at the Rooster Tail when the elevator went out.
Oh.
And, they have like these rubberized stairs, man, and we were going up and down it with all this metal for staging and stuff, and it just it ripped it apart, man. to this day, Tony probably still pissed off about paying to have all that fixed.
Well, it's one thing, but I mean, I played a little club in Chicago, and it was on the third floor. The same thing. Procos taking them up those stairs by themselves. It was not an easy task. You were wiped out by the time you set up the equipment.
Eloise. We played it for the doctors and nurses at Eloise, I don't know, 5 years running. And it was one straight, like 3 stories up. You had to carry it right up
Didn't you? Wait, you charged them per step?
$2 a step.
That's how much they
it was
charged them per
close
step
to
to carry the
100
gear up.
steps.
Was it really?
Yep.
We worked with Mitch Ryder down on Warren Avenue at Rugger's
I
Pub.
did with him in Cadillac.
Yeah, and he played on top of the bar, so we high load everything up to the top of the bar. And a good friend of ours was the mixed front of house that day, was Mark Boucher, and he was inside the back of my old truck that I had, an old used Ryder, 24-foot box. And but getting up, it's just like you were talking about, what was that east side place outside there, where I said they have a roof now. They didn't have a roof in the early days.
Freedom Hill.
Freedom Hill. Now, I remember working there with, what's her name, who just got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Pat Benatar?
No, the guitar player. Geez.
Lita Ford?
No, I just went blank.
Wait a minute. If it went, it's brain fart. If it just went into the check
what
the,
happened?
Yeah, it looks good.
Good.
You're all right,
What
Kev.
happened?
You're
Kick
good.
the wire.
But the she was in the band with Cherry and all them, the original girl band.
Oh, the Runaways?
Yeah, who was the guitar player? What's her name? I know
Belinda
Lita Ford.
Carlisle?
No. Lita Ford was one of them, but there was
Joan Jett.
Joan Jett.
Oh.
Yeah. We did Joan Jett at Freedom Hill, and listen, I never had such a sunburn in my life because I was at monitor board, and it was the sun rises and it went up. And
Oh, you were at the side of the stage?
Tony's wife was like putting a huge towel on my back. There was ice, and I'm like,
I've had
Because there
burn
was
like
no cover
that
over
before.
yeah. And I fell asleep underneath a truck in Chicago. We were doing the Miller Sound Express, and when I fell asleep, I was in the shade, but when I woke up, I was in the sun.
What, the truck take off?
No. It's just the sun moved, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I was all burnt. I was like, oh man.
Is that what happened to your hair?
That's it. Yeah. I look at like this.
Kind of looking for your cool hat,
trying
but
to get-
I see you got your cool glasses
Come
on
a
with the
long
hat.
way since the old Shure Vocal Master who used in my first
Oh
band.
no.
Oh, yeah, right?
That's what what's his name got his sound out of was Mississippi Queen. What's his name?
Oh, Leslie West.
Leslie West. That's how he got some of his sound was the old Shure
No
Vocal
kidding.
Master. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember some of that old weird. In fact, that was just.
I'll tell you a story about that guy though. I was doing a show at Hart Plaza,
Uh-huh.
and we had these dudes. They were supposed to be, stage guys or whatever.
All right.
But they got paid. They didn't know ever do any stage anything.
Okay.
Right. So I'm taking all the mics off the drums, right, for the changeover, and this dude comes and grabs the drum and goes like this and says, "Shoo," slits my arm wide open with the drum pegs, right?
Oh, no kidding.
And I'm bleeding. I mean, it's coming down like this, and I go into the dressing room, and he's in there, and he says, "Hey, Marty," because we had made, talked for sound check and everything. "Hey, Marty, come on over. I'll clean that up for you," because he had diabetes and everything, and that's what he lost a leg and all that stuff. But that was a big, cool memory that you got Leslie West cleaning your wound, putting some Band-Aid. And,
I think I see a scar there.
wrapping it up and everything, and and I was so mad at those dudes. I told them, "Listen, you guys sit on the side of the stage right there. When I tell you I'm done, I'll let you take the gear off." Okay? Oh, I was upset. That ruined my day.
How many stitches did you get?
Yeah, I'm lucky it was no stitches. It was.
Well, you could have been like Pete and dancing on a table. And,
Yeah, we'll never forget that.
no, that was
I
bad.
had that metal ashtray.
Oh, yeah. And the quarters.
Ta, 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 ta,
Yeah.
He's dancing. He's dancing.
He's
right
tap
on this-
dancing.
on this table. The table was about a foot high or something.
Yeah.
2 foot high. It's like an end table, you know,
Yeah.
little coffee table or something. And this is at the band house in like Saginaw or Midland or wherever it was we were. And he's tap, 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 tap. He thought he was he was really thought he was dancing.
Oh, yeah.
And next thing you know, you don't see Pete no more. And all you see is his face right here and his jaws on the side of the table. It's cut open from here
Oh.
to here, you know.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think he
the
bit his
bloody
tongue.
mess.
I
Yeah, he
think
bit his tongue.
too.
Oh, man.
Oh, it was nasty.
So
That's the
we're
last
taking
time he danced on a table.
Yeah, yeah. So we're taking the limo to the hospital, and they thought we were somebody.
Yeah.
When we got in
Yeah,
there,
right.
all the nurses and stuff. Who are you guys? You know. We're like, we're trying to tell the stories, but
I remember Kevin when he busted his leg, but good, his ankle, snapped that bitch right in half. And he and his buddies from the club called me up, and I was at home, and middle of the night or something, and I could hear him in the background making this god awful noise.
man,
And they
was
go, we
pain.
need to get him to the hospital. And I go, well, so you're gonna wait for me? I go, what? Get in the vehicle, get him in there, and get him. So we went up to the hospital. They had him all doped up by then, so he was all feeling no pain.
they didn't give what's the name nothing.
Oh,
The doctor
Pete, no,
told
he
us.
was drunk.
The doctor told us.
See, can't give him
I
anything.
don't think we're gonna be giving.
He ain't gonna feel it anyhow.
Yeah. And he started stitching and stitching and.
Oh, man.
I was just like.
Well, you did that. They tell you because you couldn't take because you ate food or something.
Oh yeah, but that was a heart attack, bro.
Yeah.
That's where they were putting a stent in,
Right.
and I had already had.
Is that one of those big bore needles that you use?
I don't know how big it is, brother, but
Oh, he was out.
No, he wasn't out.
no, I was. They kept me wide awake because they couldn't give me no meds or nothing, pain or anything.
'Cause he had
and the
ate
doctor
food.
says, well, Marty, maybe we should wait and do this another time. And I said, man, I'm here. I spent the night here and everything. And his assistant came to me and said, did you eat breakfast? I said, no, I ain't eat nothing. He said, well, have something. So I took like 2 bites of a banana, a little oatmeal, and then the post-op nurse, she went nuts. She's like,
Yeah,
we told you not to eat nothing. You're not supposed to eat nothing. And she calls the cardiologist up and puts me on the phone with him, and he says, well, I can't give you no pain meds. I can't put you to sleep. Let's try and do this another time. I said, no, forget that, man. We're going to do it now.
Yeah, let's get it over with.
Yeah, so, I'm laying there, and the first time I got the stents, first heart attack, same thing. They couldn't put you to sleep. They didn't know what you ate or anything,
We've been lucky on the heart attack end of it. I mean, you guys, Goldsworthy, everybody's had a heart attack. Kevin
Well,
Evans.
I mean, listen, it's those people that think they're lucky. They better go get their stuff checked out and look
Yeah.
and see if there's anything obstructing their heart veins. and all that.
Arteries.
Well,
And-
it's us that don't have heart attacks that die of cancer. So it's
Or who just die of a heart attack,
yeah. I hear you, man. I like those stories about. In fact, they used to show this commercial on TV, and the guy says, he was running on his treadmill, and all of a sudden, boom, had a heart attack. Well, here's a guy taking care of his heart and having a heart attack. So
And I was too, because I was in the gym every day, And it's just over the years, you get plaque buildup. Everybody gets it. I don't care, who you are, what you are. Maybe some of the people who are vegetarians might not get it, but I guarantee
I
you-
tell you what, I eat my fair share of sausage and beef and chicken and tacos. I don't care.
I mean, you're going to die sometime, right?
That's what I figure. If I die, I go out a happy guy because I ate good food my whole life. I did not skimp.
Done a lot of things that many people haven't done.
Right,
I
absolutely.
was hoping I was in a whorehouse when I had my heart attack.
Yeah, with 3 girls at your side.
Oh, boy.
No wonder why you had one.
Yeah, we're getting in trouble here now.
Yeah,
All right, let's get back to the music part.
yeah. I guess that's what we got to
The
do.
whole Token Lounge. Man.
Yeah.
What a place, though. I mean,
Oh well, it's funny because
when me and John bought it, it had got people that were running it. They didn't own it. None of them owned it except for I believe his name was Larry Marshall.
Larry Marshall. He was the original owner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Larry.
Well, maybe not the real original one. There was another guy
yeah.
that owned it when it was like the Iron Mask or something.
That's what it was, Iron Mask.
And then it changed hands a couple times, or what have you. And then you had a few people that were running it and got themselves in some trouble, and then they shut it down, and they lost. They weren't able to continue being. They weren't owners. They were just like proprietors.
Yeah.
Proprietors, and. So John calls me up. We had done what was the other club you owned?
The Blondies?
Yeah, Blondies thing.
Oh, 7
And
Mile.
I had the audio in there for a while with him. Yeah, Zig Heil, all
Played
that
there.
good stuff. Yeah, and so he says, "Hey man, you want to go in together and buy the token?" I said, "Yeah, let's do it, man." It took us a year to the day to get this place open.
Oh, yeah. You guys did a
Oh,
lot
you
of
gotta-
renovating, though.
see
You got to
the-
jump
the-
through a lot
the
of
sprinkler
fires
system,
and
the
hoops.
sprinkler system in here and everything, wherever it's located. And, we did the floor, we redid the stage a bit.
I'm
we put
glad
all
they
the-
tore that wall out.
Yeah, we put all the lighting track in there, and we put a new bar up. We did just a ton of stuff.
Well, it looks
man.
like when did the backside get acquired where the dressing rooms were? Because I remember
Well, that was
being
just
on here. But
with
Yeah, the
John
back- they
over
were
the
on the other
last 20 years or so, and
That's
he
nice
redid
back there.
that. He redid that because he had to do plumbing in there, so it's cement floor.
Right.
So he had to dig that up and
I
run
remember
all
doing
the,
that job.
the piping and everything, and he's got showers and stuff back there for the
Anybody
headliners
that
and stuff.
needs it, yeah.
The people, usually it's just for the, traveling bands, touring bands and stuff. He's got, power for, if you bring on a tour bus, you got your power there for that. We just did every, thing we could. I mean, we even had a coat check in the beginning. Some dumb motherfucker came up with the idea of changing the
Scratcher.
name, right?
yeah.
And
Oh, the Mosquito Club.
they told us they didn't want us to use the token,
Right.
the city, right?
Yeah.
So we changed the name for a minute, and then luckily it got back to the token,
Right.
because I always thought that this name everybody knew.
Well,
Yeah.
it's funny. You're right on that. And I told John, I said, I really would like to get that old sign, even though it's got a hole in it,
Right.
and put it up on my wooden fence out at Dave's Acres out by the airport.
Is he gonna give it to you?
Huh?
Is he gonna give it?
Oh,
to
I
you?
don't know. I really didn't push
I
you.
think, I think he will.
He probably would.
He's probably trying to get rid of it.
I'm gonna like to put it right by my pool, man. Where anybody come back, where'd you get the token sign? Well,
Well, he's got the old
Oh yeah,
what is that?
the Flat Rock
Flat
Speedway
Rock
sign.
Speedway sign.
Yeah, because they put up a new digital one, so they had the old one, and the guy said, "Take it, man." I said, "Okay, cool."
No shit.
Yeah, because that's
something.
iconic.
Yeah, well, I knew a guy, Bill Langford, I think his name was, who started the figure eight out there.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
I used to go to
Did
them.
you go there?
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Oh, it
I've
was
been
a
there
lot
for
of
the
fun.
swap meets.
I've never been there at all. I've never
Oh, it
walked
was
through the
great
fence.
fun.
It's
man.
kind of cool, but now they do school bus racing and
Oh
everything.
yeah,
out there.
they
I go by it a lot.
But people, the real racers, the real dudes who race those smash up derby cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen one. but
demolition. Oh
There
yeah.
was this tow company guy, and his one of his guys built them in this building that I used to go into and do work in, and the engines and all the way they do it and the way they change everything just amazes me. The bodies like.
Well, they
it's
cut
heavy,
it in
man.
certain places so it won't smash into the radiator.
Right, and there's
Right,
certain,
that's the thing.
There's certain types of cars that they use for it. It's got to be this kind
Oh,
of car.
big Cadillacs and old
Grandma
station
Lincolns,
wagons,
something.
so they can
And-
back in reverse.
Yeah, and I mean this thing had, like I said, it had metal on it like a tank.
Yeah.
And it was no joke.
No, dude,
I could have took a hammer to the thing; it wasn't hitting it. So,
you do that to a Kia today and tell me what happens.
or that.
Like you
I'm
breathe
sorry,
on
you
it.
drive one of
Or
those.
that half of a plastic Ford you drive.
Breathe on it.
No, I have
and
a
then
half
you got
an
a
aluminum
dent in
can.
the fender.
Yeah. Yeah, cars are just crazy these days.
Oh yeah, I don't care who makes it. There's so much world parts installed
Put
in
a
them.
402 in a 66 Impala and was doing 145 over the bridge on 75 there over the Rouge River.
Yep. Oh, was that you and Ken Taylor?
Yep, and
You know,
Jenkins.
there's been so many really cool bands here. I know there's been some that, one that caused a real problem, but I think everything else has been really good here.
I have seen so many guys here, and I still talked. I talked to Fred Schmidt, yesterday, Kev?
Yeah.
Bullshitting with him? Yeah,
We
called
gotta
him.
get him on.
Yeah, well, that's what we called him.
Yeah, we
and
tried
he
to
said
bring
he
him
was
down.
more than happy to come and do his show. He
Yeah.
said, so, because he said, oh, I got some stories about the token. I said, yeah, I know you do.
Everybody does.
Right.
I mean, it's just, you just,
Yeah,
There's
everybody's
no
got a
place-
story about the
there's no
token.
Oh, I've got a few I can't even mention
There's
because
no place
they
in
were
the
that
state.
bad.
There's no place in the state.
Had one
Yeah,
drummer
it's
that
longevity.
caused a problem in here, and there was like 6 bouncers trying to throw
Oh,
him
was that
out.
Phil?
Yeah.
Old Phil.
Yeah, well, he crapped
We
his
never-
pants,
when-
and it stunk so bad they all backed away from him.
Oh, that's when he crapped his pants. All the bouncers grabbed him
He
and threw him out. He would wrestle
He
him
was.
around.
It was like Fred
We never-
Flintstone,
we
man.
never
He
used
had them
bouncers.
all on him.
Oh, this must have been during.
As you see now, yeah, it was a different ownership probably.
Yeah.
As you see now, you got a door guy, and then you got a door guy at the back. In the
Oh,
back.
and I like
And
these
that's-
guys. They're
that's-
good guys.
That's pretty much it. They're
This guy's the veteran. I like him.
yeah. There's no trouble. Nobody gets crazy out of hand or anything like that. Not that I've seen.
I've been here, coming here now since John has
Yeah.
owned it. I've never seen an issue.
He's changed up the bathrooms. He's changed. He's opened everything up a bit.
Well,
Yeah.
now you're getting more mature audiences too,
Still-
man. You're
yeah.
not dealing with the
Still
punk
good.
kids, and
He's still
I'm
got
sorry,
ideas.
punk kids. I don't mean to insult you, but there are some groups. If you get some wild, crazy
He's got
headbangers in here.
A great system in here. I mean, it's amazing audio in here. You can't beat it. As long as you got the right people running that,
Well, the guys do a pretty good job. Pete asked me how they
bad.
sounded. I said, to be honest with you, I was trying to talk to a few people up front, but I had to go behind the glass over here to have a conversation.
Right.
But I said, but back there, it
It's
sounded just as good.
It's just a tough room because you have this.
Yeah, you
this
got
thing-
that blocking
Yeah,
area.
if that was clear, if that was opened up, well, what are you
That's
gonna
a
think?
bearing.
What we plan on doing, I think, is putting a delay 3-way cabinet here and over there, so this room gets the full extent of it.
I got 4 15-inch JBLs that ain't doing nothing right
Yeah,
now.
well, I mean, you can't use all that stuff these days. It's gotta be, a lot of stuff.
Spot
He's
monitor.
got some 8-inch vocal things in the center there that are, self-powered. Everything's self-powered.
Yeah, I
these
know.
days,
It's
which is
crazy.
really cool.
Yeah.
If you go to Guitar Center, say, hey, can you hook up? Can you let me listen to this QSC K12 with a sub? And when you hear that, I've went in there with several people and done it. When you hear that little system, and John's got a few of those at the banquet hall, which is really cool. And he's got a couple on stage as monitors, which I watched Daryl Hall, with that show that he does from Daryl Hall's house. what
Oh
they
yeah,
call it.
yeah.
And that's all they use is those QSC
Really?
full range speakers for monitors. Yeah, just like the one that I bought that I got at the house, which is a Turbo Sound. It's a 15, but it's 2,500 watts.
And it's self-contained power.
Yeah, all 3-way.
I've got
Full
in
range
that
cabinet.
little studio I got at home. I got some of those V6s in there that. In fact, I like the V8s and the V10s, but the 6s are self-powered.
Yeah.
And they're plenty loud.
Yeah, the K12 stuff for QSC. I mean, it just sounds great. For small venues or whatever, monitors type of stuff like that, and then it builds up to bigger stuff. I mean, there's so much different array systems made nowadays. Everybody does it. JBL, RCF, all kinds of different companies.
Well,
Turbo Sound.
it was for the good. I mean, if I was 20 years old and playing in a band now, I wouldn't complain so much about hauling gear.
Right.
know.
I don't know. There's a lot to be said about them Bose stick PAs.
Yeah, I don't know. About
they
those.
that loud?
I don't know about those.
They were.
though.
We used one for our monitors down in Florida.
Yeah.
And then they had another one that was called a Maui. And, I mean, they're loud, they're clear.
Are they?
They don't feed back.
Wow.
But
Well,
they're not good
feedback
for
has to do with the
instruments.
person running it.
They're not good for instruments, but they're excellent for vocals.
Really?
Yes. And they only got a footprint, you know, maybe this big.
Right. Well, that's just it. Like the QSD stuff, man. You see that their cabinets in my living room. It's not that big, but I'll tell you what. I get that thing on one, and the dudes down the street can hear it.
No kidding.
You know, I'm talking about a half mile down.
Well, you know what the problem is? You're interfering with the golf course.
Yeah,
And those guys are on the tee and they want it nice and quiet.
I'm
you
gonna,
got
I'm gonna
your.
really interfere with them this coming year. Let me tell you.
Well, they keep hitting your car with golf balls, yeah.
Yeah. If,
Yeah, well.
You
Shoulda
I
yelled, too.
There's that movie Jackass, right? And it's got them. They're in the bushes, and them dudes are getting ready to tee off. And they got one of them big horns like you use on your boat.
Oh,
And these dudes are like going all nuts trying to hit a ball.
Tops a ball.
And I got some great
cuts a
ideas.
big old
Oh, I
smile.
was at the golf course with some of the guys, and it was Huron, Lower Huron, Willow, and it's right next to 275. And
I know where it's at.
nice and slow.
I've been there.
If you got a slow day, there's a couple trucks going by or something. You turn your tee to 275 and try to pick off one of them trucks.
Oh, let me you know downriver in Wyandotte, right? There's a golf course.
Oh, yeah,
Right
yeah.
on the water.
Yeah.
Right? So me and my buddies out there walleye fishing, and the next thing you know, we're here. Bloop, bloop.
Oh.
bloop. I'm going, what's going on? And we turn around, these kids are shooting golf balls at us. I said, get me over to the side right now.
How are they shooting them?
They're hitting them
With their clubs?
club.
Oh,
And-
okay.
And I said, get me to the thing right now. I get to the edge. I jump out with the oar, right? And I'm chasing the guys that are going, please, sir, we didn't mean it. Because I told my buddy, I said, listen, if they come at me, man, get ready because I'm jumping back in the boat and we're getting out of here. But, they
They
were
turn-
scared. They were scared to death. And I
Yeah.
was so mad, you know.
Well, I thought you were going to say you took the paddle and was hitting them back.
No, I wish I could have dove in the water and got them suckers, but I would have shot some back at them. I
Yeah.
was thinking about a fuse, shooting a flare at their asses, but
Oh, yeah.
That might have
Yeah,
brought
that
the
would've went over
Coast
good.
Guard. And
Yeah, right?
I
Lands
would
at,
have ended up in jail. For
lands
sure.
at some guy's old wooden barn on the on 4th Street.
yeah, and a dried
There
out
were
hay.
so many clubs. The guys that owned this
Dude.
at one time were the ones that built Center Stage.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. So
I still can't to this day figure out why they tore it down. That was a wonderful club.
because they couldn't do nothing with it.
Well, because they had the wrong management every time.
Well,
that thing had a
that-
great potential.
Oh yeah, it was a good venue.
Yes.
If you don't know the game, you're not going to do well.
Well, that's just it. Look how well Harpo's did for many years.
That was a whole nother time.
But, well, I know, but that's when it was open, too,
Right.
at that point. So that could have been Harpo's West, you know?
Well, that wasn't nowhere near as big as Harpo's, that's for sure.
Well, I know it was probably seat about 800 people.
Yeah, and Harpo's is probably holds about 3,000 or 4,000 if you want to.
Well, I played there on a pack
I
night.
played there too.
Yeah, and I was with that Steel Soldier guys. We came out of L.A. and played there, and it was a good show.
Yeah, I mean, every time, there were huge shows that I worked there, man. Pantera was cool as could be, and the
Huey
crowd
Lewis and the News,
jam-
awesome.
Jam-packed, and even local, there were some local bands that, filled the place up. Seduce did well there.
Halloween always packed the joint.
DC Drive, I don't know about that one, but DC Drive did, well there. Yeah, I mean, it's a different day and time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever bought it, Roosevelt is who I think's got it now, who used to own Blondie's.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. It's going to be a tough one. Those kids are not kids anymore.
First of all, the neighborhood's terrible. I mean, you just
Yeah.
It's a
Who was
little
that guy?
rundown.
That, Ralph,
I'm not going to
let's
say the
not go in
neighborhood's
there.
terrible. I'm just going to say it's a little questionable.
Won't go
Well,
there.
it's just and the riffraff can be from any direction. We won't go into it because we.
And you're really close to some of the most beautiful houses in this state.
Oh, Indian Village and all that stuff is
Well,
down there, and
Grosse Pointe Woods,
Yeah.
Grosse Pointe Farms, Grosse Pointe Shores. I mean, all
Oh, yeah,
that. All
yeah.
that. I just was at a house there that was.
There's some
Crazy amazing,
awesome
man.
houses up in Petoskey. If
Well, you
ever
used
go-
to work on the mansions up there when you were doing electrical with Donnie. Some of them ones of basketball players and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Out in Bloomfield Hills.
These are old houses that have been there.
Well, the Fords had their house
Yeah,
where they hold
That
all these
was the-
ion design
That was the big money in the state.
from the auto
old-
barons.
old money,
Now,
yeah.
older money even goes back to the point where, like I said, Indian Village and East Edison, West Edison, and East Edison District. Those were all. Well, that even then, what's his name from Motown Records had his Diana Ross
Barry
lived
Gordy.
over there. All those guys lived over there.
Yeah.
But that area in Indian Village were all the the big auto barons.
But it now, I mean, for a place to go through all those years and doing as well as doing now, the Token Lounge just, I mean, it went through,
All
still
of them.
survived, you know?
So make sure.
But it's the person running it that's doing it.
Is this live today on Facebook?
Yeah, I believe it's live on
If it's
Facebook
live,
and YouTube.
okay. If it is, we can say where are you at? Token Lounge, what address?
28949 Joy Road in between Easter and Middle Belt.
All right.
That's
the
in Westland, Michigan.
The lovely city of Westland, Michigan.
Okay.
You know, it's a decent area here, you know. Nice
And
area,
we have the
good folks.
CCR guys coming in tonight.
Yeah, Credence Clearwater, say that 3 times.
Yeah.
Go ahead, try it.
Rubber Baby
I had
Buggy
a hard
Bumpers.
time saying it once.
Rubber baby buggy.
But, yeah, you know, what a great band that was, the original band anyhow.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know, I went.
Their music just
when I went
is-
to see him at Pine Knob, it was only a few years ago when he got the rights to play his music again.
Right, right.
And man, that guy was pushing 80, and he still sounded like he was 26 years old.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, oh yeah,
What's his name?
John Fogerty.
John Fogerty, yeah.
Is he 80?
Yeah, he's 80, and his kids are like in their late 20s and going to 30s or so, and they play with him. They sound good too.
Yeah, saw him at Pine Knob.
Yeah.
And the Monkees.
Oh, that
Saw
would
the
be awesome to
Monkees.
see.
There's only
Mickey
like
Dolenz
two of
is
them
a
left.
good singer, huh?
There's 2 of them left.
Yeah.
Yeah, Davy Jones is gone.
Died, yeah.
Yeah.
So did,
Mike Nesmith.
Yeah.
you know, his mother
Invented.
invented the
Liquid paper.
Liquid paper, yeah.
The what?
Liquid paper, you know, where you
They used to use liquid paper to cover a mistake on a type.
On a typewriter?
Yeah.
It's kind of like whiteout?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's
And
what
that-
it is.
And he, I mean, that dude's he don't care about money.
Yeah, I guess not.
It's, you know, now they have the one that rolls out. You ever seen
Well, now
that?
they have it automatically built in. Well,
Oh, yeah,
now
the
everybody uses a
typewriters.
computer, so yeah, nobody.
Typewriters, so,
Typewriter, what's that?
I took 6 years of typing in school
Oh, yeah,
to learn how to play bass better.
It's funny because I can watch you sitting on the computer in the morning. We'll be having our coffees, and he's looking at the birds out in the front at the bird feeder, and he's sending somebody a message or something.
That's just that is he is 80 years old. 80.
Yeah.
You know, wow. That's
Still sings and plays.
John Cameron Fogerty.
Yeah, he's awesome, man.
Yeah. Born
That
in
dude.
1945. Wow, wow, wow.
Yep.
He got a few years on me, that's for sure. Wow. I don't know, man.
Yeah, let's see.
You know what? That's the thing. There's a few guys that have came in here that are pushing, you know.
Well, Carl Palmer was in here, what,
Yeah.
a couple of years ago? And
Really? How old's he?
yeah.
he's pretty close to 80.
Oh,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Man,
I mean,
how big was that drum kit?
Oh yeah, the imagine that one and the dude from Rusted and all that. Even that Bozio, whatever that guy's name is.
Terry Bozzio.
Bozio, is that?
Yeah,
it?
he used to play with Zappa.
Yeah.
Oh,
was
did he?
here. He was here though.
Yeah.
He played here.
Wow.
Oh, Zappa, that guy.
Yeah, there you go.
wow.
That's the name of our new cat at home. Kevin and I got a new kitten. His name's Zappa. We got Zippity, Zappa, and Ziva.
I just kicked Zappa across the road.
Leave my cat alone.
She's gone now.
Well, I've got a whole bunch of little pokes all over me from that cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, just like I'm saying, this place has been here and it's been
For
you know,
over
through it all.
50 years.
And John's had it for about 30 years.
Good for Johnny.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
He's done
Johnny.
Really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's really he's got what it takes to book the acts. He knows what it's going to take to bring somebody.
Well,
in here.
some. I mean, look at the names on the walls here. He's
Yeah.
brought his national acts in here.
Yeah,
with
and
him.
it ain't just a few that you see here. They're around the corner and
Yeah,
across the
they're
other
Got some
wall.
great white and all that.
Yeah.
Uriah Heep, Kev. You see
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, we put about an hour in here today, and you know, we're just hoping that we build this up.
I heard somebody
think
come in.
It was somebody. There's delivery.
Oh.
You know, there's delivery.
Either that or the young woman that helps with the restrooms and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is that it
Pardon me.
stood the test of time for sure.
Right?
And
Well, listen.
I give him a bunch of credit.
I give
yeah.
you a bunch of credit too. I mean, you ran sound here for I don't know how
We have
long.
a plan for this, to move forward. We're going to be able to. You see the video that's captured with Kevin in it. We're going to capture. We're going to have another one that's going to be for the phone. That way, we can call a touring act that's going to.
Oh, and talk to them.
in a few weeks.
Okay.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Talk to the guys, and I mean, we're just.
Yeah, they
we're-
might be setting up at another club
Right,
somewhere
right.
in Memphis or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
and
sure.
we're gonna push ahead, and
Well, that's what Token
get
Talk
this-
is all about, man. Is
Yeah, get
talking
this
with the
as big as
people that,
possible.
that
Yeah.
played here and the people that are going to play here. And
And about the people and
Yeah.
about bands that have been here.
right on, man.
Maybe at some point in time when a band plays, we'll go in the back dressing room or something. With,
Have a wireless set up
or
and go
with
back
just
and do an
the-
interview
just
or
the
something.
phone and
Gee,
talk
just
to
don't ever
somebody.
scare me like that
You
again.
like that, don't you?
Was that you?
Yeah, that's a pretty shot right
Man, that'd scare the skeleton off an iodine bottle.
there. Put a head on that guy.
Yeah, right?
You don't have
I've
that many
seen
scars.
better
You got a
heads
big
on
hole in his
cabbage
head, though.
patches.
That face would make a bulldog break his chain.
But we want to thank you again, and God bless you all.
Yes.
For being here with us.
Thank you.
Hey,
Hopefully,
we always mention Kevin on the show prior to it because I was telling you about when they pulled that thing out of his arm in the emergency room and everybody started puking and the guy had to clean it up. But anyhow, that's the guy.
that's what we want to talk about on here.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
guy we're talking about.
Kevin puke in.
No, I didn't puke. Everybody else was.
Right, well, there's pulling a big white worm out of your arm.
Yeah, that doggone thing had to be that long.
Ooh, man.
Oh,
that's,
boy.
That was a big bore needle.
Well, anyhow, it's been a pleasure, everybody. We appreciate you watching and
Been
keep
fun.
in touch. And we'll get more
you
guests
soon.
as we go along.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
Be here, be square.
Sounds awesome. All right, guys.
See you later.
Good seeing everybody.
Y'all have a good one.